morning everyone, it's Christmas Eve. I'm very excited. So much to do, but I'm not really worried. We're only entertaining ourselves, so that's okay. I'm just about to head out and check the mail, and I might have a coffee out and pick up a blankie for Pearl for the lounge, because I don't want her continuing to use my preschool blanket that Mum made me 40 odd years ago. So and it looks like it's going to rain. It's supposed to get rain on Christmas Day, fingers crossed, up to maybe 100 or 200 millimeters, which would be brilliant because we need to top up our tanks. And it'll be nice to have a cooler Christmas, although in Queensland it usually ends up being humid, even though it's rainy. So anyway, I'll catch you later.
Brisbane Roar to improve their game after a 2-0 loss to Western United over the weekend. Coach Robbie Fowler will be holding out for a win when the Roar
Oh Barry, what are we going to do with you? Look at that mess. Now he's running from the scene of the crime. I've now cleaned up Barry's mess. We'll see if he makes some more. That's how much he does in, like, I've only been gone like, what, an hour tops. They're very efficient, those brush turkeys. I got a couple of bath mats that look nice, that don't look like bath mats per se, and thought they'd go well at the door, the French doors, so that we're not traipsing mud and dirt inside, so they can easily be thrown in the wash, which is good. And I just put some bird seed out, and one of the crows is already into it. And now I'm going to have a nice coffee, takeaway coffee, and a fruit mince pie. Yum. I'm going to watch Grocery Girls podcast and maybe some more Floss Tube, and then I'm going to tidy up, and if I feel up to it I might bake.
No, because I'm sitting back. I know. I'm getting my minute. Guess what I brought? A tower of chocolate. Right?
I got Pearl a cheap blankie from Kmart to put on the lounge, so that's good. I just thought I'd show you guys, I just picked up, I had a notification that I had a parcel to pick up, and it was my Bendigo Woolen Mills order. I've actually got 2 balls of each of these colours. So one on the left is cherry red in the classic 8-ply or double knit, and the other one is deep rose. They're really nice. They're pure wool, 100% wool, but they're not too scratchy or anything. And these are going to be made into jumpers for my friend's daughter in Switzerland, Ida. She's outgrown her one that I knit her about, I don't know, 18 months ago. And so I thought I might as well, she wanted a red one again, but she does like pink, so I thought I'll get a pink and a red, and I might knit them simultaneously. I'm going to knit the Anka sweater by Petite Knit, so I can start that over the holidays, which is great. Wayne sent me a message saying could I water the plants in the potting shed, which is under our veranda near our water tank. So I'm just going to do that before I head inside. As you can see, they're quite healthy. Got lots of bromeliads and lilies and different plants. Hello everyone. I've just been relaxing. I cast on a new project with the yarn that came in today's mail from Bendigo Woolen Mills. So I'm using the cherry red to make the anchor sweater. And so, oops, oh dear, it's fallen. So I've cast on, it's a top-down seamless sweater, so that's my kind of sweater to knit. So what I'm going to do, because you have to up to a bigger cable as you go on because you get more stitches on there, I'm going to wait till I change cables because I can't find another 4mm needle with the same size cable, and this is a fixed one. And I'm sorry for shaking that in your face. And then I'm going to, when I change this over to the next size cabled needles, I'm going to cast on the other sweater in the pink, the deep rose, which is shade 760 from Bendigo Woolen Mills. Now, I didn't mention before, this is a 200 gram ball, in case you're wondering. And there is 400 meters on here. Now, for the size that I'm doing, the anchor sweater uses about 420 meters. Oops, sorry, my finger. 420 meters. So I'll only have to go into the second ball just a tad. So I should have enough left over to potentially make a hat for Ida and maybe a pair of mittens to match her jumper, which would be great. And so I'll get hopefully 2 jumpers or sweaters and 2 hats and 2 pairs of mittens. So we'll see how I go. I also wanted to show you, because I've been slack, sorry Laura, I've been opening my Advent and then not sharing it with you, which is naughty. But it's just some mornings, oh God, my arm's getting tired. Some mornings, it's just been so rushed and then I forget to do it later. So, ooh, I've lost track of which order these are in. So I've got these 2, and I don't know if I showed you these already. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh my gosh. And these 2, I think I've shown you these already. And I think in my handbag somewhere, I've been carting around. I've just tidied up the kitchen, by the way, just if you wanted to know that. And I've set the table for dinner. We've decided, while I find these balls, we've decided to not go to Wayne's parents' church tonight. We're just going to have a relaxing night in, and we'll watch the carols by candlelight, hopefully on TV. They're in the Maya, is it the Maya Bowl in Melbourne? Here's another lovely one, which I think I showed you, which was the lavender. And I don't think there's any others. So as you can see, Laura, I'm way behind because I couldn't do any crochet for a bit because my wrists were so sore. So that's it. Yeah, so that's all my Advents apart from, sorry, really, you poor things. Oh, one more. Sorry, I'm saying sorry a lot. Isn't that gorgeous? The deep purples and the blues, midnight blue. Beautiful. So that's all my minis, Advent minis open. Holy cow, I've got a sore arm. And tomorrow I'm going to be opening my Christmas Day present from Laura, so I'm excited to do that. And I'm hopefully going to do that on camera so that you guys can see it. And I've also got my present from Frosty Cross Stitch Dawn. And I've yeah, so anyway, I've put together a Christmas Eve bag instead of a Christmas Eve box for Wayne and I, because I'm always impatient and want to open something on Christmas Eve. So I made us up a little, just things with like chocolates and tea and things like that in it. Well, not for Wayne, he doesn't like tea. He doesn't drink any hot drinks, except occasionally, on the rare occasion, he drinks hot chocolate. I'm totally rambling. Anyway, I've set the table outside with a nice festive tablecloth, which I'll show you guys later, and some Christmas decos. And I've got my Christmas platter out. We're just going to have cheese and dip and crackers. And then we're going to either cook some meat patties for on the barbecue because we didn't know that we were going to be not going out. Or we'll just get pizza in, delivered, whatever, easy night. And I was going to bake. I'm not sure if I'll do that yet. We'll see how I feel later on. I'm just going to have a cup of tea because I haven't had one all day. And do some knitting, watch some TV. I watched Holiday Inn, the old movie, Holiday Inn, and that was really festive. And I'm not sure if I'll watch anything else yet. And then just so you can see, I've set up the, bags, one bag for our nephew James for tomorrow for Christmas Day with Wayne's parents and sister and brother-in-law, and then another bag with the stuff to take down to Newcastle for Mum and Nan, which I have to pack. I haven't packed anything yet, but I have been doing laundry all day. So anyway, that's my day pretty much. Not too exciting, I'm afraid. Probably if we had kids, we'd be doing something more exciting, but we don't have kids, so it's a little bit boring compared to other Vlogmas. So I'm sorry about that, but that's just our life, keeping it real. So yeah, anyway, whatever you're doing for Christmas Eve, I hope you have a lovely time. And I hope that you're not feeling low this Christmas, but if you are, I'm sending you my Christmassy positive thoughts your way, and a little bit of spirit of Christmas to you. And happy Hanukkah as well. And please put below what you're doing this Christmas Eve and how you're celebrating. And I'll chat to you guys tomorrow morning when Santa's been.